Hello from the Hashknife. It's a little bit of a cold day, but we're getting ready to delouse cows before it gets really cold. Trying to prevent any sort of lice to start coming up with the cold weather. As you know, we've set the gates, and Dad just laid out a bunch of cake so that when we bring them in, they all kind of gather along that line, and then we can push them into the corrals. This is beneficial to do now because of not only it's like low 30s, high 20s right now, and we're actually supposed to get a cold streak, which is going to be in the teens and sub-zeros this weekend. So we're going to get, it's not going to be long. It should be 4 or 5 days maybe at most. Nothing super radical or crazy with snowstorms. Just it's just going to be cold. But we're doing it now in mid-January because when we preg tested in November, if you remember, it was about a week after we castrated the stud colts. Our vet actually said, why? And her point was pretty good. She's like, listen, it's been a very moderate, mild fall. It's been warm. It was in the 50s and 40s. The lice had not really developed. It didn't look like they were going to develop for a while. So she's like, just wait until it gets cold enough to do that. So that's why we're doing it now. About to get cold, try and get ahead of it before it gets really cold and really starts to help promote that lice growth. And then of course, it's a dewormer too.
Prior to calving season.
Yeah, 2 months away from calving season.
Get a little bit of getting rid of some of the ascarids, any tapeworms, anything like that they might have, so that the calf is a little protected and that their bodies are not trying to develop a calf while they're trying to feed this bunch of worms.
Yeah.
Always positive.
That wouldn't be beneficial. All right, so here we go. We got a bale on the back. You can see it right there. We got a bale. We're gonna try and bring all the girls into the pens. Everything's ready to be caught. We have extra cake. If we can get ears moving, we can get the herd moving. So cake is an essential piece of equipment right now. And we're off to the races.
And this is going to take longer to gather these girls up and bring them in than it is to do the actual worming.
Yeah, probably. The guns are ready. We just gotta prime them, squirt them, let them out of the chute, fill up the chute, prime them, squirt them, let them out. It's going to be fairly quick. We were going to do some new tags. Didn't realize we didn't have the numbers that we need to replace. That's all right. We'll get it next time. Heading to the pasture, up the road. This is also a benefit of having a hay bale on the back. It gets you a little bit of weight for the back end of this pickup to give you some drive. Doop, 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 doop.
The world revolves around traction.
There's the girls. There they are, waiting for us. Hey, you guys are gonna feed us today. It's about time.
Beautiful winter day. It would be if the wind wouldn't blow. You might be able to hear it. Brandon and Calen are bringing in the girls. They're starting to show some signs that the lice are getting to them. So today is let's treat them day. Do it before it gets really cold next week. Some of them are kind of excited to come in. I see them running. I'm gonna see if I can help draw them in too.
They all got really stuck on feed, and they wouldn't leave the feed ground. We used my shoe brews to bring them in. Not only are we not doing this right, we're not even doing it half right. We're doing it completely wrong. I'm out here in my little Lamborghinis trying to get the cows in snow. This is not fun, man. Goodness gracious, good thing I'm 30 years younger than the old man. Whew. I'm also fighting the urge to not throw breakfast up at this point. So if I keep it down, that's a win for today.
They like the treats. I don't have any more, baby.
Instead of running them through the chute and stressing them, because every time they go through the chute, something bad gets done to them, like things probed into them, and they get a little tired of that, or get poked with a needle. What we're going to do is we're just going to run everybody down the alley here into our holding pen, and then we'll slowly bring a few at a time back up, like we're cutting cattle out. We can run them up the alley, and then as we come through this gate, I can kind of squeeze them off, and I can just run a stream of the wormer and delouser over the top of them as they come out. I've actually done this by myself with, I don't know, there's about 70 head, I guess, and it took me no time at all. By pushing them down, naturally they want to come back from where they've been. So they'll work up this way, and with Lisa on a gate and Calen working them up the alley, shoot, this will be way easier on them, less stressful, and it'll probably actually be faster than trying to put them in a crowd tub, work them around, and one person pushing while, you know, we load the chute up. We don't have to head catch them in there. We can just put them in and then just give them a dose. But this will be kind of a lot more high speed than you would have in the chute, which was why we want to kind of just do a few at a time and slow them down. So it's worked before alone. Now I got 3 times of me, and last time it was flawless. This time we'll see what happens. See who yells at who first. Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, yours. Alright, turn around, baby. Turn around. There you go. Alright, hip. Good girl. Come on. Alright. Okay, mama. Okay, come on, baby. Good girl. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. Well, she didn't have. Oh, remember?
Hi, bud.
Hey, come on, buddy.
No wonder she looks the way she does.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
That's how he does it.
Good girl. Good girl.
I think that might be a drive-by in ranching terms. Everybody's been sprayed, and now it's time to head back out and actually feed them. They teased them a couple times so that the cows would come in, and now they're like, hey, we don't get too far from food.
After we deloused, dewormed, we brought the hay up here and we dropped it off, but the herd thought that we left them and went back to the house, so they turned around in the middle of the pasture because we kind of led the way, and they're going to be right over the top of this rise here. There they are. See that? There they are. They see it and they're like, okay, maybe I will get food today. Maybe they will feed me. Now they just gotta get up here and grab their chow, man. Come on, kiddos. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Yep, we'll feed them, and then they will be done for the day, and they just get to enjoy being a cow for the rest of the winter until it's calving time, 2 months from now. Woohoo!